Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another video on Starseed Academy. My name is Jenny. I'm super excited about today's video. It's such a cool topic, and I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to help you have like a breakthrough on how you view your life on Earth and your Earth experience, and make things a lot more like digestible. And it's important to sometimes take the mysticism out of things and give you like a really grounded perspective so that I give you the power back. That's what this video is about. So it's called You Are the Blueprint and the Architect, which is so cool. That just came through to me. So I'm going to probably be looking at my notes a lot because I don't want to miss anything, and I've got quite a bit that I want to get through. So the very first point here, and we're just jumping right in, the very first point here is that everything here is code. Everything around you is a code. It's all coding. Just like a video game, this world is a holographic illusion. So that's the first point for you to digest. And if you feel like you want to push back against that, I know that some people know that and they feel it through and through and they understand it. And to some people, the idea of living in a simulation or a holographic illusion really upsets them. So if it upsets you, why? Because it doesn't mean that your lifetime here on Earth isn't real, meaningful, powerful. It doesn't mean it's fake. It just means that the real part, if we're using the term real, is that you are an eternal soul playing a part in the Earth school to learn lessons. And I know there's much more to it than that, but basically you're here to learn and to teach and to heal and to, resolve karma and all these beautiful things, but there's a lot to learn, right? So everything is made up of, including you, is made up of source. It's all just energy. So it has to take on an illusion-like form of matter. It's like energy playing the part of matter. Just like you are a soul playing the role of a physical human body, but you're inside, the energy is inside everything, and it's also playing a role. Okay, so hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. It doesn't mean that, when you think about how you are a soul within a human, you are both. You are not just the soul and the human is meaningless. You are the human. You absolutely are. It's a human life, human experiences, human lessons, learning, emotions. You are fully the human. And I never want to take away from that. But it's also really important to remember that you are the eternal soul within. You are both. You are not one or the other. You are both. Okay? So think about Earth like that. It is the eternal energy, but it's also the physical shell as well. And you could think of that as like the illusion, but the energy is within. Hopefully that helped and didn't make it more confusing. Okay, so just like a video game, the world forms itself and rewrites itself according to orders that are given. Orders or coding that is sent out to have the illusion, the holograph, the video game, the matrix, whatever word you like, give it a form or reform or rewrite, or, it's always changing and moving. So you are the one sending it orders. But every single person is also their own architect. Okay? So each of us has our own worlds. And then the confusing or complicated thing is that they all overlap as well. So it's super intricate. It's so high tech. It's so advanced energetically. It's such a powerful realm, a powerful world. Earth is really, it's powerful. It's magical. It's multi-layered. There's so much going on at all times. And it is a hot place to be. It is a place where you can learn and grow lifetimes within just one incarnation. But you can receive the healing and the growth of multiple lifetimes within just this one lifetime, because that's how advanced Earth is. But it's only going to take you as far as you push with it, as far as you're willing to go. Because you've seen many people on autopilot, they just have like a singular kind of lifestyle. Or you can get really multidimensional and learn so much about yourself, your soul's history, the world's history, the universe, the connections of everything, the dimensions. It's all available here on Earth to learn about. Okay, so the video game illusion holographic thing, it forms itself and rewrites itself according to your orders. You are the one sending it the orders via your frequency. Your frequency, which is comprised of your emotions, your thoughts, the words you speak, your beliefs. This is called frequency matching. So frequency matching is where whatever you are, like frequency-wise, so yes, you're multi-layered, yes, you have a lot of different frequencies, but they kind of average out to be one thing, if that makes sense. Or at least that's how the video game of Earth, the illusion of Earth, or the blueprint of Earth would read it. Okay, so if the illusion or the simulation were to look at you and pick up the dominant frequency, it would then frequency match that. It would match it. So your life is mirroring back to you what you are. You are that frequency. You're holding it within your soul and your human body. And again, it's made up of your emotions, your emotional state. How much healing have you done? How happy are you? How much joy do you feel? How much freedom do you feel? Your thoughts. Are you on autopilot? Do you have racing thoughts? Are you worried? Are you stressed? Or are you present in the moment, peaceful and still, hopeful, joyful, visualizing what, you know, your dreams and your goals are, and not the worst case scenarios all the time? And then the words that you hear yourself speak, that's so powerful. Sometimes people don't know what I don't know what my thoughts are. I don't know what my beliefs are. Okay, what words do you hear yourself saying out loud? Because nobody is saying them but you, and it can be really surprising how often we put ourselves down, how often we speak negatively, how often we assume the worst in a situation or others. Listen to the words you say out loud if you're not sure what's going on within you. And then your beliefs, that's, I guess, your emotions and your beliefs are really big. They're the powerhouses that create your frequency. Your emotional mental health, and then your belief structures. Okay, so what do you truly believe? Because if you say all these beautiful affirmations, but you don't believe them, they aren't going to work. It's not going to work. The frequency isn't going to take effect because you don't believe in it. So belief structures, and we've done videos on this channel about that. I think there's one in the Beyond series, Beyond Belief. Yeah, Beyond Belief. That's a good one for belief structures. So check out that video if you need help with your beliefs, rewriting them. So you are the architect, and you are building via frequency and nothing else. But your frequency is made up of all those things we just said. But it's frequency. It's a vibration that can be measured on a scale, and the average is what this illusion of this simulation or this holographic reality is picking up on and then creating more of. So you are the architect creating the blueprint that creates this world. To go one level deeper, your human body is also like a blueprint. It also picks up on your frequency and builds itself around that too. So your health, your physical health, is directly impacted by your frequency. And then outward one level, the world around you. So hopefully that makes sense. You've got a blueprint of the physical self. You've got a blueprint of the world. You are the architect. Okay. Okay, so frequency matching. So remember that. Okay, so you are the blueprint and the architect, and you can choose as the architect to download new coding, new frequencies. the words coding and frequencies could really be interchanged. Pretty much the same thing, okay? So you can download new coding or new frequencies just by requesting it. So you can meditate on it. You can request it from God, source, your team, your higher self. Meditate on it, visualize it, even like a stream of codes kind of coming down into your crown and into your body. You can ask for it, you can request it, and then it takes some commitment from you as follow through. Really meditate on it, journal about it, think about it, ruminate on it. Fill yourself up with the new codes. And remember, fill yourself up with a new frequency means then you would see that new frequency or that new coding in the words that you speak, the thoughts that you think, your beliefs, your emotions, all of those things that we talked about would then start reflecting that. That's how you know it's working, right? So you can download new coding just through a request. And if you don't feel, if that doesn't work for you or resonate for you for some reason, then you can create new coding. You are a master architect and creator. Then just create it. I've done that. I've created abundance coding before for myself. And I found it, I liked being outside when I was doing it. And I would walk through the woods and I would repeat, I am abundance. I think I've recorded myself doing this on this channel too. I am abundance. I am abundance. I am abundance. And I just kept saying it different ways with different inflections and feeling where I felt it in my body. And I felt it in my heart a lot. Your core is like your solar plexus and your heart. You change your core, you change everything. Your body, your life, everything, your timeline. So get those new codes into your core, into your heart and your solar plexus, and then watch them grow and take off. So however it works for you, you can download it, you can create it, you can request it, you can make it your own. Okay, but before you install new programming, just like with a computer, you have to uninstall or delete the old programming. It's funny how computer lingo, like downloading, programming, coding, installing, all that computer lingo completely works with spirituality and our human existence here. And isn't that a huge hint and sign that it truly is a simulation and that you are within it right now and it is all digital? So before you install the new programming, you do have to remove the old. So that's shadow work, right? And you know how to do that. And again, these are all words that mean the same thing. Uninstall, delete, shadow work, whatever. Programming, coding, frequency. It's all the same thing. So you can rewrite old programming, which I've done before, or you can just straight up delete it. Most of this you're going to find in your belief structures. And I did a video on shadow work, and then also in the Beyond Beliefs video, again, those two videos are really connected here. For beliefs, it's really important to know what you believe, and then to kind of take that out, look at it, and see, does this support me in freedom and abundance in the way I want to feel? Or do I not want this anymore? Can I rewrite this? Is it just a few adjustments? Or do I need to completely get rid of this and start fresh? And nobody can do this for you. No one can do it for you. It's so important to do your own shadow work because only you know what's going on in there. Somebody else can, bring down new coding for you. But if you've got a bunch of old programming in the way, it's not really going to latch on. So the shadow work is your part, right? So really go through what's going on inside you. What are your emotions? Like all those things we talked about, the emotions, the words you speak, the thoughts that you have, and the beliefs that you have. Okay, so to rewrite old programming or delete it, some of the things that you can use to do that is intention, self-observation, and consistency. Because you can't just think, okay, well, I don't like this belief anymore that says I have to work like a dog to make ends meet. That doesn't support me. That's not the program I want to subscribe to anymore. I want to unplug from this program. It's too controlling. I don't want to live like that anymore. Okay. I don't want to believe this anymore then. I don't want to hold the coding or the frequency within me because I don't want my body and my world to reflect this. This is not good. How do I get rid of this? Should I rewrite it? Okay, maybe I choose to rewrite this. Okay, how can I rewrite this belief? Money comes freely and easily. For every dollar I spend, I make back tenfold. Whatever you want to rewrite it with, maybe something that feels more real for you, but you have to believe it. It has to feel real. And it has to also stir an emotion for you. Money is a beautiful tool that I use to help others. And it is, because money is just a neutral tool. It's not good or bad. It's the intention behind it that makes it one or the other. So what can you rewrite that with? And then every time you feel, hear, or sense yourself expressing the old belief, you stop in your tracks, and this takes self-observation, self-awareness, and you repeat the new belief. This is how you rewrite something. You're rewriting, you're recording over top of it. You know, the next time you feel lack mentality, you go, whoa, hold on. I was feeling afraid because the bill I just got was really expensive, or I didn't want to order like something on the menu in the restaurant that I actually wanted because of the price, or I didn't want to, I really wanted this laptop, but I decided to get one that was a little less because it was a little bit less expensive. It's still okay, but it's not really what you want. It's not freedom and abundance. Every time you feel yourself making these substitutions or compromising to your detriment, or feeling the fear or the lack of not having enough, not being safe, all of those things, you immediately repeat the new programming, the new coding. This is how you instill it. It takes consistency. It doesn't happen overnight. That's how you rewrite or even rebuild your belief system. You use your words, you use your emotions to create new beliefs, and then they become beliefs, and then they become so deeply ingrained within you that they become a part of the code or the frequency that you emit that creates your world. So it takes consistency, and it takes the emotion behind it, and it takes work. But you are the architects. And if you don't do it, who can? Only you can. And it's so completely within your control to do this. Like, just think about how simple that is, really. And that's what I mean about like taking the mysticism out of it. You know how to rewrite a program. You know how to rewrite a belief. But are you willing to put the work in? To do that shadow work, to do that self-awareness, self-observation, and take the little moment that it takes to repeat the new belief. Nope. You stop your thought or your words. You can do it out loud or in your mind or in your heart, whatever. And you repeat the new one a few times until you feel it. And then you move on. And then you do it again and again and again. All day long if you have to. And it will get less and less. And then before you know it, it'll be your instinct. It'll be your way of being, your state of being, your frequency. Okay? All right, so let's see where we are with this. Okay, so you can look at all of this as pragmatic, digital, straightforward talk, like the computer talk that we said earlier. And that is very, very helpful for you to gain a grounded understanding. When you remove the mysticism from something like this, okay, existence on earth. Okay, you chose as a soul to come to earth to do this. Sounds really complicated. Sounds really mystical. I'm kind of lost in it. I don't know how to change my life. So then we remove the mysticism for you, pull back that veil, and we show you like behind the scenes. Okay, see all these streams of code? Those are all frequency, and they are all in creation mode. And that is your world creating itself, and every moment it updates and rewrites and updates and rewrites. And if you want to update your world, the program of what you live in, then here's the ways to do it. Right? Very practically, of how to remove, rewrite, and also how to download the new coding or create the new coding, right? And you need to be creative with this. You need to put your own intention into it, and you need to be consistent. Consistency is the most powerful thing. So you can remove the mysticism if you need to. like this to just gain that grounded perspective and understanding to get you started. But truly, it is magic. It really is. Earth magic is powerful. Every planet has its own brand of magic. Earth magic is creation magic, and it's powerful. And here you are experiencing it. Every moment you are experiencing the magic of Earth. Creation magic. And now you know you're the architect. You were all along. And your body is a blueprint, and your immediate life around you is a blueprint. Reading your orders as the architect and then adjusting themselves to match your frequency, your coding, your beliefs. Okay, so I have something really exciting to let you know. So I created a guided experience called Abundance Codes to help you to actually download new coding into your human and essentially into your timeline, into your soul, which then feeds into the human, which feeds into the timeline. Okay, so it's now available for download, and in conjunction with the removal that you'll be doing, the shadow work, the removal of the old lack mentality, in conjunction with that, and then receiving the new abundance codes, that's a recipe for freedom. And that's what you deserve and nothing less. Full and true abundance and freedom can and will be your earth experience. When you apply these points that you've learned today in this video of how to remove and rewrite old limiting beliefs, and then download and install the new programming of freedom and abundance. So you'll be able to find the new abundance codes available on my website. You can check out the links below for that. And then there's also, there are other beautiful pre-recorded experiences that you can also purchase on my website, depending on what your needs are. There are ones for psychic reconnections, clearing out the third eye. Like, there's a lot on there to help you on your spiritual path. But this is my newest offering, and I'm super excited about the power that it holds and how much it can change your life, how much it could change a life for someone, and your health too. Because remember, your physical body is also just reading the blueprints from the architect, just like your world is. So thank you so much for joining me. Let me know below what you think, especially if you order the abundance codes, then definitely let me know your experience with them. Please remember that if you join up for a membership, you get so much more. You get the abundance codes plus all the other pre-recorded astral experiences, healing journeys, everything that's on there. There's a lunar experience that's really powerful too. There's a lot of healing and rebalancing of masculine and feminine, the divine masculine and feminine, psychic stuff. I mean, there's tons on there. You get all of that. Plus you get to be in the membership community, which is held in a Facebook group. And the members that are already in there are so powerful, experiencing so much growth and expansion. Just being in that community and in their presence will help you. But then, as a bonus, we do an event every single week. Every single week, so 4 things a month. And remember, the membership cost, it's only $22 a month. That's the cost of just these one things, like just the abundance codes or just the psychic reconnections. It's $22. Yes, you get to keep it forever. You get a beautiful link and you can watch it and experience it as many times as you want. But the members have access to all of that plus events every single week, plus each other in the community. So consider becoming a member because it's so valuable and so worth it. And I've kept it at this low price because I just know how many people that I can help and reach with that. Okay. And then if you're not ready for a whole community experience, please remember that, or if you want more of me, then we can work together one-on-one. So if you're looking for more personalized session, then I have so many readings, healing sessions. Check out the links below or reach out to me if you're interested. The latest hot reading has been the breakthrough reading. It's been really popular and so powerful. So check that out on the website and see if that one jumps out at you. But I would love to work with you and support you in this way. Thank you again for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And before you go, please remember, as always, listen to your heart and the quiet voice within, because you are so much more than the body you are in. Thank you, beautiful starseed. Have a great day. Bye.